I'm not the world's greatest chef, but I do like to dabble. It's kind of similar to what I do in the workshop. I just find it quite frustrating because nothing's designed well enough, and my analytical mind's always thinking, could it be better? Here we go, top and tail my onions. That bit is the waste. That goes over there, and then the good bits, they have to go over there. The bit that does my head in is then separating them and getting some of that into the bin and some of that into my pan. Could I somehow hover one of my bowls, and it might need some sort of scoopy bit taken out of it, and then all your bits go straight into the bowl? Well, I think I've got myself a design brief there. Reinvent the chopping board. I mean, they've only been around hundreds of years, haven't they? So I think now's the perfect time to reinvent it.
For my prototype reinvention of the chopping board, I'll construct 2 blocks raised on legs, with food preparation happening on top, all built around a central bowl for food waste to be swept neatly into. The legs will be spaced out, so the 2 boards can be slotted together in storage mode.
Right, so I've marked it all out. I've got my semicircle, I've got my straight line there. Just need to cut that out. I remember when I started doing this, I could never get a straight line. The top tip for me is put your forefinger in the groove of the saw there, let the blade do the work, and if in doubt, give it a little sand at the end. That'll cover it up.
After cutting the board to length, it will need a semicircular recess slightly smaller than the bowl. I'm integrating this bowl into the design, so I hope I don't break it.
Oh, yes. That ain't bad, is it? So a quick sand, bit of oil, add the legs. So I can cut these to 220.
I'm cutting out 4 identical pieces of wood to form the legs of the chopping boards. I'll then offset the legs on one side, so the 2 pieces slot together nicely for storage.
If those legs went into there, it would look like that. Or if it went like that, could I potentially put my bowl in there? I think that's maybe better, you know. That wasn't my intention, but design tweak time. Let's mount the legs the other way around.
So by happy accident, the chopping board will also be usable in storage mode. This is exactly why it's good to make a prototype.
Now, the moment of truth. Do they actually slot together? That is bang on the money.
Time for a final sand and then some oil to seal the wood.
I need to treat it with something, but obviously it's got to be food safe. Olive oil. And I'm hoping that a little bit of olive oil will just bring out those tones. Look at that. That looks a whole load better already, doesn't it?
And as well as looking nice, it will prevent the board absorbing moisture and cracking or splintering.
Now here it is in all its glory, the new design of chopping board. So the old chopping board that I used to use, you couldn't separate the stuff, the good bits, the bad bits. It just didn't work. It was just a lump of wood without any thought, design or consideration. This bad boy, however, this is a 3-in-1. In compact mode, you can use it this size. There we go. There's all the bits we don't want. They can go in there like that. Or we can have it in mode 2, where the bowl gets sandwiched in the middle. That can go in. Or the waste on one side, and then we can have the good stuff going into the pan on the other side. Good stuff one way, and then the bits we don't want to use straight into the bin. That makes me so happy.